or not to be? That is the question.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
To be or not to be? Aye, there's the point. To sleep, to die, is that all?
You know, so much of my interest in theater goes back to Shakespeare, and so I wondered, well, who were Shakespeare's friends? Who were his collaborators? Who were the people that nurtured and supported him? And, you know, I'd been fascinated with stories about his writing and the publishing of it and the way that it made it to us now through centuries and centuries. And the massive effort and weird alliances and all the things that had to happen to make sure those plays were published in a way that could get them through the ages to us. And it felt like, well, there's a play. Thankfully, discovered theater when I was quite young in middle school, and I thought, I think I want to be a writer. The question comes, what are you going to write about? And I discovered through it the history of just game-changing ideas. The people who were the thinkers, the glass breakers, the paradigm shifters, and to me that felt not only really riveting, but really human, because we can really see the idea, the eureka happen in the person's mind. And that's a great thing to give to an actor, because that is playable, it is dramatic, it's intellectual, but it's full of risk and tension and emotion. So it's kind of everything I wanted from theater. When a company in Atlanta was performing Hamlet, the actor playing Horatio had got a movie deal or something and had to go. And I was in the ensemble, and I get a call where they'd like me to step into Horatio. And suddenly that play had so many different levels to me, because the devotion Horatio has to Hamlet, and is there, now that I'm a woman and we're playing these as two straight people, is there sexual tension there? Is there history there? And just cradling Hamlet at the end when he dies, "Good night, sweet prince," and feeling like, you know, it was breathtaking and beautiful to me. I think all things accessible, all things that start to break down some of the walls, the barriers to entry for theater. And I think there's a happy future in versions of streaming and filmed shows and any way that we can allow people to have theater in their lives. And if we believe these plays matter, that they are critical, that they are culture defining and empathy, community building, then we want as many people to see these plays as possible. I have constantly been excited about the work of younger writers. People from all over the world are finding ways to challenge theater and create theater in new ways, and it's just nothing more exciting to me than that. My time in Denver, when we were working on the premiere of The Book of Will, director Davis McCallum and I were going over a bunch of notes, and so the cast was released, and Davis and I and the designers, we were all kind of going through the week of notes and trying to get everything just right. And so when we finished that meeting, we walk back through the marvelous Denver Center for the Performing Arts, and of course there's a pub, and we look through the glass wall, and there's our whole cast there in the pub talking about theater, talking about this, talking about that, animated, you know, and just looking through that glass and knowing that our story that we were just telling is about that exact same thing. And here we are playing it out. It just felt so resonant and so kind of funny, but then really beautiful. You know, I'm also really thoughtful about the legacy, both globally but personally, of literary director Doug Langworthy, who is the dramaturg for Book of Will and continues to be in my heart and thoughts. He brought so much to me, so much clarity and enthusiasm and support, and I will treasure all of the conversations we had together and celebrating openings and readings, and what an amazing man.